welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton. And today, for any of you who are thinking, maybe being a teacher is the career I want, we have some news for you. My guest is Sarah Boone from the school system. Welcome.
Good morning, Robin. How are you?
I am great.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You guys are doing a really special and different sort of recruiting teacher hiring fair. Tell us about it.
Yes, so this time we didn't go with the traditional route of teacher fairs where having teachers come actually into the premises on site. We are doing virtual teacher fairs this year. So February 27th and 28th, we'll be hosting a virtual teacher fair. It is going to run from 7:30 a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. So we will have a panel of teachers, administrators from secondary education and elementary education, and they will be interviewing candidates that day.
That is really cool.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to say, in some ways, this surprises me, and in other ways, it doesn't, because Hampton City Schools has really been a technology leader.
Yes, we are.
You look at things like the one-on-one personal devices in the schools and how we have invested in technology for students. That really is the same thing for the teachers.
Yeah, so we understand that we have teachers that are coming from, different localities, different states, and a lot of times it's not convenient to have the on-site interviews. So virtual interviews, as long as you have an email address, you can just log in and talk.
I think that's a great
I think it is
invention.
a great way to reach mass amounts of teacher candidates.
So you would be looking for people who already are certified to be teachers?
Yes, right now we're looking for teacher candidates. You can be upcoming teachers, meaning graduating in the spring or the summer terms, or already licensed. So we're looking for those candidates.
So what is your pitch? Why would you tell a teacher in another area they need to come to Hampton City Schools?
Well, Hampton City Schools, number one, is a great district. We provide a lot of support for our teachers. We're more so of a family unit. And then number two, look at the city. The city of Hampton is beautiful. So many different amenities. It's a great place for families, a great place for kids, and all around, it's a great place to be.
Well, and I will say, too, one of our big attractions as a city is that we have really affordable housing.
Yes.
We were just recently named for the third year in a row to one of the 25 most affordable beach communities.
Absolutely.
And we're the only one in the Mid-Atlantic region. Myrtle Beach is the next closest. I mean,
yes,
a
ma'am.
lot of beach communities are built out with giant houses that I can't afford.
Me either.
And in Hampton, you can live on or close to the water, pretty much.
Absolutely. And then, Hampton is just centrally located. You have all the other 7 cities surrounding you. So you have options of places to go, things to do. All around, it's just a great city.
Well, and I'm going to say, too, you didn't mention, but a lot of the studies about keeping people happy at work have to do with being supported, which you did say, but being fulfilled and being challenged and being able to do your best job. And what I see as an outsider is that the school system is really pushing new innovations and new ways of doing things. The whole Academy's model has been written up in national publications.
Yes,
if you are career-oriented and want to be in a place that lets you do new, great, wonderful things, you should be here.
Hampton is where to be, and we invite creativity. We want our teachers that are coming in our district to bring their knowledge, bring their experiences, bring new ideas to our district, because that's how we grow our district.
Yeah, you don't want the people who are going to stay in the box and do exactly what they've always done.
We want amazing educators here.
And we're seeing that. We've seen our schools, we're 97% accredited now.
Yes, ma'am, we are.
We've got one of, I know all this stuff, but we've got one of the lowest dropout rates in the state because we hang on to those kids. They might try to drop out.
We keep them in as much as we can.
Yeah, and find ways that work for them.
Absolutely. I can't say enough about the school district. It's just one that once you get in, once you meet us, once you meet the administration, we have an amazing superintendent, Dr. Smith, who really is the backbone of our district. And then we have amazing educators on each level, from our school leadership all the way down to the classroom teachers. So I can't say Hampton's a place to be.
And you're new to the school system.
Yes, ma'am. About a year in almost.
So you chose
I think it's wonderful.
Hampton.
I did. Out of some other options, once I got to Hampton and I realized, there really are a community district and just the love and the feel in the district, it was no other choice.
I think, and then that spreads to if you're a family, if you're going to raise kids, you want to be here.
And we really want to encourage, with our teachers that work-life balance, so we don't just support you in the classroom, we want to support you outside of the classroom.
I definitely raised my kids, they went through Hampton City Schools, and all along, and they're very different, but all along the way, you know, there were always people you could go to, you could talk to if you were having an issue, and no, everybody with kids has issues.
Yes, everybody does.
Nothing is ever smooth sailing, but it was, just fabulous opportunities, really.
And
at
nothing
every
has
time.
changed since your kids have been there, except that we have improved.
Well, and I will say, a lot of people I see a lot of posts about how crappy Hampton is or how crappy the schools are. I think that's this old lingering attitude where people, don't really look. I mean, I had a child who got into an Ivy League college, and he graduated from Phoebus, which is not the top ranked in the city, but it really depends on the student, the family. They can get out of Hampton City Schools more than a lot of the suburban schools that don't have the AP programs, that don't have the academy, that don't have as much offerings as
and we
have.
understand that all of our students are different. They come from different backgrounds, different families. So we make sure that we touch on each piece of their lives individually and find out what works for them and then incorporate that into the classroom.
And I think that's what's so exciting about the academies is it's going to hinge on, careers and jobs, which parents are very, in favor of, but also it intrigues their interest. And when they get into those teenage years where maybe things start to lag, having something that they're interested in, that they're learning pegs around, is going to keep them more invested.
Absolutely. And a lot of times when they enter academies, they really don't know what they want to do. So they are exposed to a number of different things that outside of the academies they might not actually see.
It's
so
very
I think
exciting.
It's wonderful. It is exciting.
Okay, so we need some great, creative, excited teachers.
Yes.
And how do they contact you, or how do they get more information?
They can actually go to our employment page at www.hampton.k12.va.us and then sign up for our virtual fair. Also, if we have some teachers out there that don't really know right now that they want to be teachers, they can also apply on our employment page, and we can actually look and see if they qualify for teacher licensure.
I think that's really exciting. And even if they may not be ready immediately, there are a lot of people here who retire early from the military, who've been at NASA, who've been at some, especially needed areas like high tech or other things, who could begin to qualify. You could take a few classes or do one of those programs and make that switch. Because
and we encourage it. We encourage it. A lot of times you might not know what you want to do next, but you might interview for a teaching position or find out, what you have to do, and may realize that, hey, this might be my next career move.
Absolutely.
So we welcome those too.
Okay, well, thank you
so much, Robin. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for watching. I hope that if you are a teacher out there, you will think about joining a very innovative, dynamic school system. And if you're looking for a second career, or if you're not quite sure what you want to do consider education, because it is a very rewarding and exciting field, especially if you're in Hampton. Thanks for watching.